When a woman leaves a good man, she notices. You both know that you are building a serious relationship with her. Then you realize that she believes that you're not the best man for her. But when she leaves and go to another man who has been maybe chasing her, manipulating her, controlling her, trying to lovey-dovey her, prove to her that he can be a good man for her. The man knew that he needs to win over this lady. He was only longing for lust from this lady, but the lady believed that the man is in love and he is the best man for her. He will do his level best to get this lady fall for him. She realizes that the grass is never greener on the other side. She runs into a panic mode. She's losing a good man. She will always want to be in touch with you so that she cannot lose you. She has the hope that because you loved her, you will always be there for her. She does not believe that you are supposed to move on, but you should always wait on her. At this time, she doesn't want to lose you completely. She hopes that maybe one day you will go after her. She's waiting for that opportunity. You never went after her. The irony thing is, on your side, when a toxic woman leaves you, you find more success, more opportunities, you're concentrating on your purpose because your life is much more better when you are alone than you are with this lady. But her life becomes more difficult, disappointing when she is with another man who is only using her. This allows the lady to even decide to end up being single. She hoped that maybe this man was more better than you. She only got a broken soul and she's supposed to fix this man. And even these toxic women, when they move to other men, then the men realizes that these women are toxic. The men won't entertain them. Rather, they will get rid of them. No one is accepting me, so I will have to go back to my other man that I was taking advantage of. She will always want to be in touch with you so that you cannot forget about her. She thinks that you can never get a good lady. Even try to ask how you are faring on. She will want to know if you genuinely moved on. She hopes that you're supposed to always run after her since you loved her much more. When a woman leaves a good man for another man, they know. After they have been treated so badly by other men, when they realize that the world is so toxic, they have already been used by other men, when they realize that a man who can accept a lady is a responsible man, they go through pain and regret. They know that they have messed up. They wouldn't want to lose you. Rather, they will prefer to manipulate you so that you can still fall for their trap. They try to convince you that you are the reason why she's never had a good man. The good man is always the benchmark of her picking men. I expect the other man to be better than you. I always weigh, is he better than the man I was dating? They are not worthy her. You are more high value, more responsible, more loving, caring. So you will always stand out. They will always want to be in touch with you. They hurt through that pain. They will gaslight and blame it on the good man. You are the reason why I never got married. The reason why I am single at the moment. But the thing is, they realize that we only have toxic men and no one is entertaining my bullshit. I decide to be single unless if a better man who is more than the man I had in my previous relationship presents himself to me, I'm not going to get married. This allows the lady to stay single, but also to be in touch with you. You think that she's still in love with you and she wants to have a serious relationship with you. She only wants to control you since she knows she cannot have you. When women go back to these men that they have left, they find out that the men have already moved on. So they get disappointed that you moved on and they will blame everything on you. When a toxic woman leaves a good man, she opens doors for that man to get better things in his life. When a man genuinely loves this lady, he will always run after this lady and chase her because he believes that he will never get another lady. That is the world that you have created in your mind. When you have finally stabilized a new relationship and you are a better man, your exes will always come back in the name of, I have never found a good man like you. I need us to get back together. Remember, you don't feel the same way. Breaking up with the lady that you genuinely love won't be easy for you. But that does not mean that you should entertain her when she comes back. They will still live. The scenarios, behaviors, character will still occur. They never change. Because you are a good man, you always compromise to accommodate the lady. But the more you are with this lady, the more you are also becoming a toxic man to yourself. You will never grow until you learn how to let go the women that you've already slept with. You will never get the chance of getting good women. When women finally realize that they have lost good men, they tend to look for a way to get these men back. She's only coming back for you because you're the only man who entertains her bullshit. If a lady is watching this video, if you have a good man, stay there. He might not be a perfect man because no one is perfect. Be okay with that. He might not be your ideal man, but when you know he's a good man, only look for a way to understand him. He has weaknesses, you have weaknesses. If he can deal with your weaknesses, then you can deal with his weaknesses. But trying to think that there are better men outside there, that will only break up your relationship. And the other man, when they will finally be done with you, they will move on, leaving you desperately and breaking your relationship. They will always beg, cry, they will want you to take them back. But taking the lady who left you back, in the name of you still love her, it's like trying to live your life backwards and not forward. I remember one day when someone told me that I genuinely love this lady. She moved on, but she always tells me that she has never met a better man like me. And I feel like I can take her back so that we can have a relationship. Is there anything more special about this lady in that when they do move on, you can't just let them go? You can't just ignore the fact that they might not be in love with you, but because they are lacking good men, they decide to come back. Good men are easily manipulated when they accept the women who left them back. When I finally realized that their world is so toxic and different, and I come back to you, I will do my level best to make sure that I fix all the doubts that you have. So that allows you to think that she has changed. When everything is okay and the relationship is good, she finally goes back to who she really is. Remember, even when you are in a relationship, the only way you are benefiting from this relationship is when you are dating the right lady for you. But if you are dealing with a toxic lady, you will always have responsibilities, but you are getting nothing in return. The relationship is not worthy working for. She doesn't have the same foundation as you have. So it will be a very toxicated relationship that you won't get anything in it. When a woman leaves a good man, they always come back. Not that they want a serious relationship, but they don't want you to move on. And they will always want to be friends with you. So that whenever something comes up in their life, they always run to you so that you can solve their problems. They know this is a man I can always take advantage of and even use him for sex. I am in a relationship. I don't love this man that much. He is toxic. I will run to this good man who has always been there for you. She knows that she can control you, even sleep with you, but she's only doing that for her own sake. They will always want you to suffer since they are not in a very stable relationship and everything is not working out for them. They will always expect you to also have a very bad relationship so that will push you to run after them and still get them back. The expectations is so different. Because you are a good man, that does not guarantee that the lady who left you will want the best for you. Rather, she will expect you to chase after her. She will expect you to take her back when she comes back for you. They will always remember you. This is what they will tell themselves. I wish I could have been patient. I wish I can get that man back. Women often don't appreciate men because they think that the men are not good enough for them. A man will often appreciate his lady when he realizes that he's dealing with a better lady. But women tend to think that maybe this is not the right man for me and there is a better man outside there. They don't even appreciate them that much more. You might be a better man, but because she thinks that she deserves more, she doesn't really appreciate you that much more. Doesn't take note that you are a better man. Often entertains every other man in the hope of, I think, this might be my ideal man. Unless you are a toxic man, a woman moving on because you are a good man, she is a very low value lady. A high value woman, when she knows that she's dealing with a good man, she will stay in that relationship. She will respect you. She will entertain your weaknesses and will understand you. She will always be willing to solve problems that is occurring in the relationship. She will be willing to have a conversation with you so that you can solve some of the conflicts. She won't gaslight or blame everything on you, but she will want to solve some of the problem so that you can move on is a better relationship. She wouldn't move on to another man who is trying to manipulate her and try to show her that he is the better man. No, she will care more about this good man. He might not be a perfect man. If he is a good man, you will know you are dealing with a good man. That is it. When women leave good men often get a lot of blessings in their life. They realize that the women who are toxic, they were even blocking their opportunities, their success. And that is what makes a good man to succeed in his life. Make a man realize that he is a good and a better man. Because at that time, the man will now concentrate on his purpose, on his vision, and he wouldn't want to be in a relationship with other women who will disappoint him. I am in a relationship with a man who is better, but I am not contented with this man. When I move on to the other man, I finally realized that I was manipulated. The man took advantage of me, got what he wanted, and he's now getting rid of me. And I will say this, and I don't want you guys to come for me. The truth is, when you are in a relationship with a good man, the relationship is always boring. That is the truth. But that is something you can deal with. Most good men, they are never complicated, have a peaceful environment. They have a very different character and behavior that other men do not have. Because women get easily bored in the relationship, it makes them to think that maybe there is a better man outside there. That is because the relationship is just boring. Nothing else. Remember, she has already proved to you that she is not trustworthy. I also want men to understand that when women leave you for other men, they always suffer because they end up building a relationship that was not meant up for them. End up dealing with toxic men. But that opens doors for you. You get better mates. You understand that if a woman treats me this way, then it means she is toxic. It won't happen overnight. It will take a while. You will learn from your mistakes, but you will be a better man. You always end up with a good woman. So she only did you a favor, and you should never complain. Most toxic women, they are lazy and entitled. When a toxic woman moves away from you, you realize that she was too lazy. She was too much entitled. And she was only in a relationship with me because she was getting everything from me. That allows a man to be more stronger, more keen when it comes to picking women, and he will love himself more. For the sake of this video, I have a lot to say, but I don't want it to be long. If you have really watched up to this point, kindly comment down below by saying, I am with you. And until next time, be safe, take care, and let's have peace.